Hi, this is Jamel with Recherche Goldens in beautiful Statesville, North Carolina. I am so excited to introduce an absolute sweetheart we have for sale. This boy we are calling Griffin. If you don't like that name, you can change it. We just started calling him that. He is Mr. Green of Harmony and Ethan's litter, and he was born February 19th. He's graduated Canine College. He's enrolled in master's program, so we know his personality very well. He has a very balanced personality. His Recherche score is 6.65. 6 being that he is dependent. He likes to be held. He's very sweet, very affectionate, but he is not super dependent. He is not needy. He is not clingy. He is what we would call content. He's content to be with you or not to be with you. He is not a puppy that follows you around room to room and just has to be around you. But as you can see, he enjoys to be held, loves love. He's very sweet. On the activity scale, he's very balanced there. He's slightly outgoing. He is not high energy. He is not hyper. He's very mature, but he's also not a lump on the log. He's not lazy and doesn't do anything. He does have energy, so he is a puppy, but it's just not a lot of energy. And then he's middle of the road on his confidence. He is not super dominant or aggressive. He's not fearless, but he's also not super shy or super timid. He is right there middle of the road. Size-wise, he's going to be most likely a smaller boy. His mom is small, 50 pounds. His dad is smaller at 70 pounds. So our best guess is he's going to be 65, which is small for a boy, all the way up to 75 pounds. If I had to put a number on it, I'd say right at that 70 pound. But he has a solid white coat, a beautiful blocky head. He's gonna have that thick white mane. Just look at Ethan. Ethan's puppies almost always, the boys, end up looking just like him. So if you love the look of Ethan, you're gonna love the look of him because he's gonna look right about like that. Now, he's able to go home after graduating master's program, which is training till 20 weeks of age. That's July 9th. Doggy doctor is training till 6 months of age. That's August 19th. And doggy double doctorate is training till 7 months of age, and that's September 19th. Now, if you scroll down, you'll see pictures of the both parents, Harmony and Ethan. If you click on those pictures, a video will play where we summarize each of the parents. We talk about their health clearances, their pedigrees, their personalities. We're very proud of these parents, and you can learn all about them by clicking on the video. What I'd like to do now, though, is to summarize our Puppy Training Institute, and I'm going to show Griffin in training as of today. So you can see, not only hear about his training, you can see his training. Our slogan here is we take the guess and the stress out of buying a puppy. Taking the stress out is by training them. Taking the guess out is by listing them when they're older, so you can actually see it and not guess their personality, not guess their looks. You can actually see it, know it, feel it, and learn all about them there. And then I'll come back and let you know what you need to do to reserve him. Our Puppy Training Institute has 4 core areas. There's a couple areas that are very visible that we're going to show you on camera with the puppy that's for sale. Some of the areas are a little bit more difficult, but the one area that's very visible to show is outside training, and the big part of that is leash training. Puppies love the pull, love the tug, love the cut in front of you, and so we train them to walk on our left side. We train them that when we stop walking, they do what's called an auto sit. That's where they automatically sit without being told, without having any hand signals. They automatically sit. That it builds respect and focus on you. A couple other areas in outside training, it's a little bit harder to show, is car training and then also swim training when the weather's warmer. The second area that's very visible is obedience training. All of our trainers are certified dog trainers that's been training dogs for years. They know what they're doing. They're all certified. They all can do Canine Good Citizen. They're all very good trainers. And we work on the obedience commands of sit, down, stay, come, place, kennel, and they are trained extensively in all these areas. Now, we have 3 different communication tools we use with the puppies. We use hand signals, we use words, and then we use the training lead that we will provide you. And so as they get older, they get better and better. They can hold their stay longer, they can hold their place longer, they can hold their kennel longer. They can do it with both hand signals and words only, and so they get better and better. The place is when they jump up on the Cot. You will definitely want to buy a Cot because that allows the transition for our training to go to you. It's a wonderful command. When we say kennel, they go into their kennel on their own volition. We typically keep the door open, especially as they get older. And we train them, they cannot leave the kennel or really any other door until they are released. The two other areas that's a little bit more difficult that we're going to show you just generic dogs going through this. The one area is house training. We actually spend more time in house training than all the other areas combined. That's about 2/3 of the training. And this is where we work on the most important area of potty training. Of course, we're training them not to use the restroom inside and the signal eventually to go outside. A puppy at 12 weeks of age can typically hold the restroom about 1 hour during the day, whereas a puppy at 6 months can do 4 hours. The same thing is with crate training. We train them to sleep at night in their crate, eat in their crate. And a 12-week-old can typically sleep around 4 to 5 hours without having to be let out. And a 6-month-old, it's 6 to 10 hours. So obviously the longer they're in training, the longer they can be crate trained. We also, though, while they're in house training, we train them not to jump up on us, not to chew things in the house, not to bite our hands. It's very extensive. And then the last area is socialization training. Many people worry about getting a trained or older puppy is that they won't bond. Well, because of our socialization program, our puppies bond very quickly. In fact, we've never had a client complain about that. And so in our socialization, we're training them not to be afraid of thunderstorms. We're training them not to be afraid of the hair dryer, of the blow dryer, of a vacuum cleaner. We have a TV in our puppy training area, in our house training area, where we're socializing them. They go on field trips when they get older. We work extensively on them being handled. We have 20+ people that work for us, so these puppies are handled by multiple people and they're socialized extensively. That is our Puppy Training Institute. Now, if you're interested in Griffin, read through this entire page. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see the pictures we just took of him. Right above the most recent pictures are his prices for each training level. Some people do have a hard time finding the prices, so in this video, we're gonna show you where prices are found on a typical page. But the prices you see in this video are not necessarily his prices. You do need to look at his page. And then right below this video is a link. It says, click here to fill out puppy application. Click on the words puppy application, fill it out. We will respond within 24 hours. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this video of Griffin. Again, this is Mr. Green of Harmony and Ethan's Litter. Thank you so much, and God bless.